I'll give you a great example of that is my friend David Butler, who is head of global design at Coke. David left Sapient a few years ago to become head of global design at Coca-Cola. 450 brands in their portfolio. So David goes over there, and he's at Coke headquarters in Atlanta, and pretty soon people are knocking on his door wanting him to design logos for their wedding or for their office party or whatever. None of you have ever experienced that, I know. And David's not an egotistical guy, but, you know, they were lining up out there. And he quickly realized that it was a misuse of design at Coke, that it wasn't directed toward raising Coke's bottom line or enhancing the user experience, a lot of the design that was going on. So one day, out of pretty much frustration, David sat down and wrote a 2-page manifesto called Designing on Purpose. I love the double entendre of that, Designing on Purpose. And in that, David talked about how we don't want to just do it to solve design problems. We want to use design to solve the problems of the organization and to serve the purpose of the organization. And so he circulated that 2-page manifesto to a few people, and they read it and were intrigued by it, and they passed it on to other people within Coke, and pretty soon people throughout Coke, C-suite people, people in different departments were saying, hey, would you come talk about this thing you're passing around about designing on purpose, what you really mean about that? And David started going all over talking about designing on purpose, how design is much larger than what you think it is at Coke and what it can do for Coke. And people embraced that. And now David is out implementing that global design policy that came about as a result of it. David changed the habits and the expectations of people at Coke, and consequently he changed Coke.